Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the Guy, always on the job. I got five. Let's talk. As always, it's that real talk. It's that time again. To tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Share, like, and subscribe. Do not hide. It don't cost you nothing to touch on that button. It's your boy bringing you another one like the other one, because ain't nothing like this. Trust and believe that. Take that up out of there because I won't be using that today. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Welcome to another episode of I Got Five. Let's Talk. Where we always bring you topics that's a substance, no matter what they be about. Gang banging. This channel is built different. The algorithm is different. The outcome is different. Um, and we really don't, you know, um, be too much bothered about the inconsistencies with these gang members. I was just watching something on my phone. Where's my phone? Did I leave my phone somewhere? I think I left my phone somewhere, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta go grab that phone. Oh nope. Got it right here. So with that being said, I was just watching something about somebody getting beat up. It was okay, here it go. Yeah, anyway to it. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the job. I got five. Let's talk. And as always, it's real talk. Today's topic, man. Mexico's Jewish president. Where the fuck did she come from? I've never heard a Jewish president. I've never heard a Jewish president. Um, well, I never heard of her running for presidency in Mexico. Um, and it's kind of crazy um, that they even, you know what I'm saying, elected her. Because if you really realize Mexico has a high influx of Jewish community down there. They have a whole Jewish community down there. But their Jewish community down there is filled with pedophiles, people that are on the run. You know, they have tunnels underneath there. They're doing all type of secret things. And it's like, they're so secretive. How come we've never heard of this president that is now running Mexico? For decades, for years, for centuries, Mexico has only had Mexican or Latino presidents. Why and now, out of nowhere, you don't hear the campaign, you don't see the campaign nowhere on news, but then the elections are done and a female Jewish president is going to be running Mexico. How does that happen? How does that happen after all the shit that we know that the Jews do and all the shit that the Jews are involved with, 9/11, October 6th or August 6th or whatever the fuck day it was that the Jews ran up on the rest of the Jews and killed them. I don't believe, you feel me, August 6th was done by no Hamas. I don't believe that. I don't believe that August 6th or whatever the day it was that Israel was attacked by Hamas. I don't believe that. You have the Iron Dome that protects the whole of Israel. Any type of rocket to air missiles or any type of drones that's flying over that you can deem that it is a threat to the state of Israel, you have the Iron Dome. You shoot up missiles in the sky to blow up other missiles. So how did some bum ass Hamas soldiers get on some Mary Poppin bikes and fly over the wall where it is repeated, where it is heavy, it has a heavy influx of security and police, but these Hamas bums, these people, third world country, were able to put some wings on a bike and fly over into Israel, drop down, and commits to just murdering people on an onslaught. It just doesn't seem plausible. It just doesn't seem right. I just don't get it. Because at the end of the day, how do you run the country? That's just like the Americans. How did the Americans let these bum-ass Afghanistans come over here, hijack 3 or 4 planes, and run them into the World Trade Center? Bullshit. America has a protocol that if any plane goes that deviates from its route, they have F-13 fighters, F-150 fighters that go up in the air and go straight to that airplane and tell them if they don't get back on course and they continue to deviate off course, they will be shot down. So how in the fuck didn't the U.S. government shoot down 3 to 4 planes during 9/11? How is it that the Jews, over 3,000 Jews that work in Tower 1 and Tower 2, never went to work, did not show up to work that day? What about the Jewish person that owns the World Trade Centers? Didn't show up to work today, didn't have breakfast in the normal spot that he has it every day. Why did he take out an insurance policy that ran into the billions of dollars? And on top of that, he said it was a stipulation that if a plane was to hit the World Trade Center, he needs more money. Why? We all know Mexico got a problem with the drug lords and the cartels and, things like that. But how in the fuck, excuse my language, how does a Jewish woman, I don't believe she was born in Mexico, I don't even believe her father's Mexican, but how does a Jewish female become the president of Mexico? And then all of a sudden, we have this mass influx of immigrants. She's so-called trying to cleanse the city, or whatever she's doing is just not, it's not sitting well. Where did you come from? We never heard of this woman being a district attorney, working for the police, attorney general, chief of staff, governor. I've never heard of this woman. And if you don't open up your eyes, the Jews have something that they putting a play down. The Jews are putting a play down. Just like they're over there trying to take over Egypt, Somalia, Sudan, the West Bank, the Suez Canal. They're trying to take over all of that land to profit them. They have no gold over there. They have nothing of value on their land. If they did, they would have oil. They would have, they dug for all of that. They have nothing of value on their land. Like I said, it comes that time where it's the clean house. I always talk about how Hollywood is cleaning house with the gatekeepers. But what about Mexico and their situation? El Chapo's in jail. El Mayo's in jail. El Chapo's sons are in jail. Well, not sons, but one of his sons are in jail. El Mayo's son is in protective custody. And now the enemy of both the enemy of of Sinaloa cartel has now been captured. The leader of Los Zetas has been captured. Top official, top leader has been captured. Sounds like they're doing some in-house cleaning to me. Sounds like somebody somewhere is preparing for the onslaught of the new wave. Somebody's preparing for something. We have seen, if you haven't seen it, the Jews in Mexico have been doing some extringent shit. They have been doing some diabolical things down there. Kidnapping kids, hiding out because they're pedophiles and they're rapists. They're on the run for sexual assaults. And here it is, this Jewish president comes into power in Mexico, and she doesn't condemn none of the behaviors that the Jewish community is down there doing. Sounds kind of crazy to me. Sounds real crazy to me. Hey Siri, when will it rain in Los Angeles?
It doesn't look like it's going to rain today.
Yeah. Mexico is like Africa, third world country type shit. They won't put it on the news of what's really going down there and how people are really trying to topple the governments. Jews feel like they fighting for their livelihood right now. But why ain't nobody calling out these Jews on the genocidal behavior that they're doing in Gaza? And since it's a Jewish president in Mexico now, I wonder who really is going to run the cartels. Who really is finna be running them cartels? Because the Jews are the only people that sit up here and could be like, oh, we're Mexican. Oh, we're white. We're Australian. The whole time they're Jewish, though. The whole time they're Jewish. You can see a man do something to you and you would say, oh, they had a shaved head. It was a Mexican. Nope, it was a Jew. Everywhere that the Jews have been throughout the history of Earth, they've always getting kicked out. They're always over exceeding the limits. They're always going against the normality of things. We always see this. You see them doing it right now in Gaza. You seen them do it here in Los Angeles when the the Jewish protesters, counter protesters went to USC, and none of them went to jail. They were counter protesting students that went to school at USC, that worked at USC. They had a right to protest. But where did the Jews get their right from to come up there? No police presence, no police, nothing. This is what the Jews do. The Jews are not the friends. The Jews are here to cause confusion and dysfunction. That's what they are here for. Let somebody, they allowed the Jews last year at USC to set up a whole preordained counter-terrorist counter protest where these Jews and their agenda was bright lights flashing into the camp of the Palestinian protesters. Where's the care? Where's the love? Jews have never been a part of the main structure. They have always tried to manipulate the main structure of everything. The Jews think now that they are gaining land in Israel, Palestine, Gaza. They think that this is something that's going to catapult them into the future of dominance. But really, all it is doing is showing your wicked hand being exposed from hidden palaces, hidden places. You can't sit up here and say you support the Jewish state of Israel when the Jewish state of Israel is killing elders, women, and children. They're depleting the cultural, economic, and social status of the Palestinian people. There's no way in hell you can honestly tell me and try to convince me that the Jewish settlers are right in their onslaught against the Palestinians. So if the Palestinians let the Jews come over there back there in 1948, and now the Jews are trying to expel them out of their own homeland, that just leads me to believe, what is the Jewish president going to do in Mexico? She's Jewish. She's not Mexican. She's not Mexican. She's Jewish. So what is going to happen to Mexico having a Jewish president? Hey, I see you, Expo. I see you, man. What up with it, Cuddy? Call this. Hey, Siri, call Nick. They've never done nothing for the people. They've always came in and took the money. I see you always, man. Thanks for the love and the support, man. You know how it go, man. Each one teach one, man. We always here for each other. So I definitely appreciate that though, man. It's always for the money though, Expo. It's always for the money. The Jews have had a thing of starting centralized banks no matter where there's people. Wherever there's people, the Jewish people try to start a centralized bank, meaning that you have to pull your resources together in order to buy from us or to get loans from us. So now they come in, they structure up this centralized bank for the land, but then the the percentage, the points, the insurance, the fees, like the payback process in Jewish history it has always been very strenuous. Like I might say, okay, you can have my mic, but you got to give me $50,000. I might give you the mic, but you can't get the mic until you sign this plethora of paperwork saying that even though this mic costed me $9.99, I'm gonna have you on a payment plan for the next X amount of years. And that's what the Jews do. The Jews do. This is their centralized banking program. So it just makes me wonder that the top official from Los Zetas, top leader, gets snagged up by the police in Mexico. These are the main organizations that have been pushed out in front of us. Los Zetas, Sinaloa, and NJCJ or some shit like that. These people are repeatedly getting locked up. So now it just leads me to believe new president, new laws. I need new people in here to orchestrate what I believe. And I've been seeing this since the times of Bob Marley. Man, Allah be pleased with him. During the times in Bob Marley's life, when they was in Jamaica and they had the two political parties fighting and they tried to kill Bob Marley. We see this happening all the time. It is not for the upliftment, the advancement, and for the peaceful accommodation of a black state. No, the Jews come in and they do anything and everything to deteriorate the situation. Look at them, what they doing in Gaza. Look what they're doing in Gaza. They're depleting the whole area and then they're already selling their land. This ain't your land, bro. So it just leads me to believe that, you know, it's an underhand thing going down in Mexico. Drop a comment. Let me know if y'all knew about this Mexican president, about this Jewish president of Mexico. Y'all knew she. Just let me know her history in Mexico. I don't believe that she's ever really been in social media limelight like that. In order, like I say, I've never seen her be justice, chief of staff, attorney general, district attorney. Where did she come from? Where did she come from? Man, but I got about like another hour and a half of Ramadan. You know, today was a good Ramadan. I ain't gonna lie. Today was a good Ramadan. I had the you know, the normal, you know what I'm saying, wishy-washy feeling or, you know, getting angry and things like that. I had that. But it's all about the preparation for dominance, the preparation for, you know, the situation. I always say, what's the litigation for the situation? Conversation rules the nation. So if I sit back and I say, man, all right, I know I'm tripping, I talk to myself, I know I'm gonna win. I know I'm gonna win. So this is just one of the oh no, I got about like an hour and a half. That's right, I got an hour and a half. I was more aware of things today. I was given some good strength today. You know, Ramadan is beneficial, man. Fasting is beneficial. You know, I hope everybody enjoys my content, appreciate the content. And like I say, man, I do it to change the narrative, to change the thought pattern, to change the thought process of our people. Like it's cool, but we stay on too much ignorant stuff. We right next door to Mexico, and they got a Jewish president, and you see what they over there doing. What you think that they got respect for America? America's scared of the Jews. America has not told the Jews to slow down in their attacks or nothing. We ain't gonna. They keep giving them niggas missiles, trucks, cars, bombs, all of it. So America is scared of the Israeli army, and me personally, all that. Oh, the Russians this, the Russians that, and X, Y, and the third. I think that's just the Jews making y'all scared of the Russians because they don't want y'all to see that they infiltrating your government. I don't know what go on in other countries, but I can guarantee you American lifestyle, American culture do not go on in other countries. I can guarantee you that. These Jewish people, they infiltrating the Caucasian race. They're infiltrating those that are non-Jewish. You look at him, you be like, oh, he's Jew. I mean, oh, he's white. Oh, he's Armenian. Nigga's a Jew. Straight Jew. Allah tells us in the Quran, he says, the food of the Jew is halal for you. But the one that you will find with the most hatred in their heart and most enmity between you will be the Jew. The Jews will hate y'all the most. The Jews will do you wrong. They continue to show that now. They ain't playing no games with nobody. They ain't playing no games with nobody. The Jews have never been a people of peace. And I think it's time to call them out on that. For real, for real.